All the way in, backed out 2 turns. That's my starting point. What do you guys use when you're building a carburetor? It's always worked for me. It's not anywhere near. I'm gonna end up with a screwdriver on it again after it's running. That's what I'm saying. But it's always close enough to get it to idle a little bit, so you can dial it in where you want it once it's running. And don't ever twist these in there real hard. Just turn them in light until they bottom out. Back them up 2 turns. If you twist them too hard, that little air jet is tapered. It'll stick, and then it'll break off when you try to bring it out. Then you got a ruined day. And nobody likes a ruined day, including me, ever. The little plug E goes right there. He'll be coming back out again after a while. So we'll go ahead and tighten these fellers up a little. Get them sealed out. Okay. Looks like we did not get another accelerator pump. Check. So, used what it is. That's a needle valve, and that's a needle valve. I think I can make that work. Got to have us a little more slickum. In this case, it's going to be glue, because we need that little feller to stay right there. put all the don't need them over there. Old gasket off there. Go. Run this thing through the buzzsaw over there. Man, that old gasket stuck on there good. That must have been on there since 1962 or so. They say that smart aleck, this engine that we're building's a 1965, so some of the good stuff. Here's some trivia for you. This motor's a 352, which is part of the FE family of Ford engines. You've probably all guessed that the F part of FE is Ford. And I gave the answer to this away in an earlier video on this engine, what the E part is. So there's the trivia. What is the E half of FE stand for? And who was the man? There, so I already kind of gave it away. The E part is a man's name, as well as a car's name. It's your job to figure out who is he. Chili Willard. Well, we got two of those. So which one of those is it that we're going to need? Don't need that no more, nor that. Those are definitely not for this carburetor. That trash in there. Get out some of these. Here we are again. We're going to build this carburetor. This gasket right here is about as close as anything in this kit can be. Pretty happy with it. Getting happier with it. Think I can live with it. The weather has been weird. It rained today. It's freaking sunshine today. It has been weird. Colorado is unhappy right now. Bipolar, I guess. I don't know. If you don't like what it's doing right now, wait about 15 minutes. It'll change. What's the weather like where you guys are at? Because it is weird here. Colorado, because she's unhappy right now. We need some water, so I wouldn't complain if we got snow, but just too weird when it's raining cats and dogs 1 minute, and 10 minutes later it's 70 degrees outside and the sun's shining. Missing a couple screws, that's weird. Gotta be around here someplace. Anxious to get this guy put together and running and in the truck. I'm ready. I used to love to build carburetors. Anymore, not so thrilling. I mean, don't hate it, but don't like it as much as I used to. Well, it looks like I'm gonna go scare up a couple of screws someplace. Some dang sure missing too. Good news is I got a ton of these carburetors. Anytime I find carburetors like at a yard sale or an auction or something, I buy them just for parts. I want to look at this gasket again, just to be double for sure. Did I like what's going on here? If that makes sense. Sure all the little holes and things and stuff are aligned. Looks like we couldn't really screw it up if we wanted to. And that's a good thing, because believe me, if anybody could screw one of them up, it would be me. Flip that feller over. Get that guy on there. Still got some blue goo, so that's good. Okay, we'll see if I can screw up a couple more screws. steel Holly I just went and rubbed a couple of screws out of, it was missing these same 2 screws right there. I don't know if maybe they just never put them in, or maybe I already rubbed some out of that one for a different carburetor. This one's going to get all of its screws. All right. This one is all secondary stuff. This one is primary. So, this power valve right there. Got us an accelerator pump. Couple of choke ports. Not what I'm used to seeing for a gasket for a power valve. It's the only bag of goodies we got. Yeah, that's what I'm used to seeing for a power valve. Pretty poor carb kit, I guess. It's even a Holly kit. That little dude with the 3-cornered hole in it. That's what I'm used to seeing. Kind of a bummer. You buy a new kit and you gotta use an old gasket. It's still nice and soft. Guess it's what we're gonna do. No part number on that old one. Okie dokes. So be's it. I'm gonna have to try to perch on this stool. I got a reoccurring injury that happened many years ago. I dropped a dump truck on my foot and crushed my toe. And about once a year, – it's got to remind me of that. And man, does it hurt. It's no fun. Okay, so see if we got one of these that matches. Not that one. That one looks like it might do it. Sure enough, I'm happy with that one. Should do her. Everything that lines up. So there now. Put the float in right side up, it'll probably work a whole bunch better. I don't know, might work upside down, I doubt it. Not wanting to find out today. Looks like our little snap ring went MIA, which is fine because I think I've seen some new ones. Maybe not. Thought I did. Not in there. Whatever. Right here. Yep, there we go. That's a tiny little guy for such big old fingers. Oh, this is where it happens. Fling! Where'd that go? Well, those pliers are magnetic anyway. Just get on there and don't go fling. Thank you. Cool. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Far out. Very cool. Okay, and then we'll do this here. Got the wrong style needle valves. That's always extremely helpful. Not a bunch. See how those guys take the little screw with the seal under it to lock it? And it should have a nut with a flat spot inside to fit over that. Instead of that, let me show you the needles I took out. There's the guys that came out. Got a screwdriver slot in them, no screw, and a nut to lock it. So, gonna have to see if I can come up with some more parts. Stand by. I think I found what we needed. Kind of disappointed in that carburetor kit. That's a Holly brand. And I gave my parts supplier the list number off of that and everything. Still didn't work out. So away she goes. At least I got a lifetime supply of junk that I've collected. So we're still in the hunt. Maybe Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. To be determined. Yeah, I think so. I think we are. We'll see. Oh, maybe not. Looks like we're still in the hunt. Just got to get rid of some rust now off of those. Fling! Where'd that go? I don't know. Let's go tear up another carburetor and see if we can find more. You hear that noise? That would have been the noise I was talking about. We got lucky and I found it. We still got most of the hide left on the fingers, so it's still attached. So we're golden there. Suppose maybe we should put a gasket on there. Might make things leak less. Get the lube on there. Lubey Scooby. Like that, make things happier. Here I go, putting a round peg in a square hole again. Yeah, we're going to start with that right there. We'll see how that works. Come on. Well, there's only one hole there that's got to line up. It's that one. So. Generic kits. They're awesome. They make one to fit 7 or 9 different carburetors. Kinda. Nothing precise. Kinda. Kinda's good enough, you know. All right. Methinks some gaskets on here. 1, 2, 3. Come on, just one of you. Okay, I'll go with this one. 3. Gotta be another one. Number 4. Right there. Go. All right. Scooby, Scooby-Doo. Who remembers that old cartoon? I just dated myself, didn't I? Old Scoob, he was one of my favorites in the day. He was my go-to. Make sure that little check ball's not stuck. Get all the boogers off of that screwdriver. Not stuck. For you. Oh, it goes just like that because there's a ring in that carburetor that makes that fit oh so nice, just like so. Fling! Hey, where'd that one go? Well, it went to find that other snap ring. They'll be partying later. Cops will probably be called. Used to have some friends that was their motto. It ain't a party lest the cops show up. I was never really that guy. I'd always just assume they didn't show up. Gotta be one more of those someplace right here somewheres. Aha, there it is. So, bear with me. I never claimed to be a professional carburetor builder. You guys all seen me put that wrong spring in there, didn't you? You just let me do it anyway. Just said, no, watch this guy here. Only one way to learn. You do it twice. There. I like that a whole bunch better. Tell me next time, would you? Let me just carry on there. Where'd you go? I was here working along. Thought we was doing good. Camera went beep beep. I looked up and you guys was gone. I mean, just vanished. Then I realized it's GoPro and it gets hot. They take super good videos, but they get hot. Really hot. You've heard of cooking a can of chili or a can of soup on your exhaust manifold? Pretty sure you wrap a GoPro with a piece of bacon and let her run there for about 10 minutes and that bacon will be ready for a BLT. She just do a fantastic job, but they just get hot. Then they get mad and then they quit working. Vacuum caps go. There, over there. Just gotta look in the right spot, guy. At any rate, while the camera was cooling off, I just kept trudging along here, and we made it. Carburetor is assembled. Not going to start that motor tonight because it's getting late. I was up late last night. I think I'm going to go home tonight. But at any rate, carburetor's all put together, which is good. And that guy right there, he's not going to work too well. He's kind of trash. That one too, can you see the hole in that, dude? Don't know how long they've been on there. I'm sure not since 1965, but they've been on there for some time, I'm sure. Now they got brand new ones. These are going in the trash. Here's how many extra new parts we got left over. Half a box. That was after we had to reuse one old gasket. Here's what it is. Sad to say, but I'm kind of getting used to the parts quality being poor. And it's not just one place or the other, it's everywhere. eBay and Amazon used to be where I would go when I couldn't find it anyplace else. Now, I almost have better luck getting it from Amazon or eBay than I do our local parts supplier. And it sucks, because they're good guys. I mean, they're trying to make a living. But I think all the parts are coming from the same place, you know? China. With no quality control. So we just do the best we can do and keep on building cars and keep on finding something to smile about every day. So at any rate, guys, that's all I got for you tonight. Sorry the camera got hot and shut down on us. But we was pretty well there anyway. I just had to finish tightening the secondary bowl up and get the choke mechanism over here put on. So all pretty straightforward stuff. At any rate, tomorrow evening, you'll get to see this thing run. I wanted it to be today, but it's not going to happen. I'm done. I'm going to go home. But we'll make her happen tomorrow. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.